How you guys doing today? My name is William Gray Watson, and today you guys are joining the Count It All Joy podcast, a podcast where you get to tell your story, where you get to have fellowship, where you get to really just talk about the trials and tribulations you've been through, the ups and downs, really how God's just moved in your life, your story, what you feel like your purpose is, what God has shown you. You get to talk about everything. It's really just a conversation, really for you to just get stuff off your chest and just express the things you've been through. And it's not always going to be good things. It's going to be things that, it's going to be really, it might be traumatic things. It might be great things. It's going to be on the east side of the spectrum. But Count It All Joy is really, I really wanted to make this podcast just for people to tell their story and really just have a conversation. If you know me, which I guess most of you guys don't, but I'm really an extrovert. I really like talking. I could literally talk to anyone for hours. I just like to get to know people, like to just learn people and really just see how people are wired. And this is something that I've always, as I got older, I figured out this is something I want to do. And, I just didn't have a vision for it. But, recently God showed me how he wanted me to go about it. So we're here today. But yeah, again, this is the Count It All Joy podcast. This is episode 1. So it might be, it's raw right now. I'm really just trying to figure out how I want to do it. I will have special guests coming. I already know who my first guest is. I'm excited for that person to come and tell their story and just have a conversation. It's going to be really, really great. I'm excited. But yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to just really embark on this journey with me because, again, I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and finally, I have the opportunity to do it. Really just whenever I want to. So, yeah, this is a place where it's a safe space where I just want people to be able to tell their story and just talk about the things they've been through and talk about just how God has moved in their life, and then the bad side too. Everybody is ups and downs with everything. So we're all gonna go through stuff. We're all gonna have ups and falls. It's gonna happen, And especially when you're trying to live for God, the devil's gonna always come at you, and none of us are perfect. So we're all gonna make mistakes, and we could talk about those mistakes, So I'm excited for you guys to really embark on the journey with me. Honestly, I'm really excited because it can really I'm just gonna really just show who I am, and you guys are gonna be able to learn me each and every episode. So I'm excited for it. But to just learn a little bit about me, my stomach, I'm hungry. Okay. How I was really raised, it was really just my mom raising me. My mom, that's my best friend. We did everything together. We do everything together. She was a role model for me. Her and my grandfather, which is her dad, rest in peace. My grandfather and my grandmother just passed away not too long ago, a week apart. So that was pretty tough. But yeah, my mother and my grandfather were 2 role models for me. They showed me how to live for God, how to how you should live your life for God, and also be able to do the things you love and simultaneously, and be able to live out your purpose. Some of us don't know our purpose. We're all I'm still trying to figure out my full purpose. I feel like I have an idea of it, but as you get older, you'll learn it more. But my mom's really just showing me how to love. That's the main thing, just how to love other people and put others above yourself. That's the biggest thing I could say that she taught me, just how to put others above herself. She's the last person she thinks of. And it's bad sometimes because she's always thinking of other people, but she's not thinking of herself. And sometimes that's a fault. But it's just because my mom is so unselfish in the way she was raised with my grandfather. She'll take the shirt off her back for you. And I remember she always tell us, if it's food, if it's water, whatever it is, if it's the last thing, my kids are getting it. So I've just taken that and taken all the stories she's told me and all the lessons she's she's, given to me throughout these years, and I've just used it in my everyday life. If that's my friends, my family, my significant others, whatever that may be, I just try to implement that. And I try to, obviously, I want to be like God, most importantly, but He put my mom on this earth and my grandfather, rest in peace, for me to have a barometer of what a real Christian should look like. So I make mistakes every day, and I'm a work in progress, but I feel like every day I'm trying to get better and trying to keep God first and continue to try to grow under His tutelage. And I have my mom there to view me every step of the way. But yeah, my mom just raised me just to respect my elders, to just be respectful all the time. And like I said, put others above yourself and most importantly, keep God first. So that's how I was really raised. I have a little brother. He's 8. That man is something else. Like, we're the same but different. Like, it's funny. Like, you're just watching him grow up, because I'll be like, I did that. Like, I did that. I said that when I was his age. Or I did this. Or I went about stuff like this. But then again, he's way more emotional than me, and he's way more emotionally intelligent. Like, I would even say I'm emotionally intelligent now. Like, I have a short fuse, which I have to work on. But since he was like 3, he could be able to express I can express my emotions, but he was able to, like, I forgot, it was something like with my grandparents or something like that, and it was something, and he was crying, and he was like explaining why he was sad and like what made him feel the type of way. I'm like, bro, I didn't start doing that stuff till I was about, I don't know, I felt like crying was a weakness. I still don't like people to see me cry, but Jace, that's my little brother's name, Jace, he's giving me a new outlook on life, honestly. That man, because, hey, he doesn't play either. He's not some little softy. He'll get with you, but he doesn't mind shedding a tear. And honestly, that's how my grandfather was. Now I think about it, he was the most masculine dude you'll ever see, but he'll shed a tear. And now I'm talking out loud, it's like, I'm having a realization. It's okay to cry. And I'm not gonna lie, the past 2-3 years, it was a period where I went like 4 or 5 years without crying. Call me crazy, it's just how I operate. I just rather not cry. But past 2-3 years, I've cried at least 5, 6, 7 times. You're gonna be like, what? Like, that's not a lot. But for me, that's a lot. So, and you're gonna learn why as time goes on. But that's how I was raised, man. I'm big on family. I'm big on my friends. I'm big on who I keep in my circle, and who I choose to surround myself around. That's big for me. So, yeah, you guys will learn that. Some of the guests you'll see, those are some of the closest people to me. But yeah, that's really how I was raised and who's really important to me in my life, as far as like how I was raised and how I was brought up. But yeah, that's really a pillar for me, how I was raised, and I wear it proudly. I kind of already went into how I wanted to get into this podcast, but I can go a little bit more in depth with it. So this past summer, it was a miracle, honestly, but this past summer I ended up working at this station, WATC 57, shout out Channel 57. They gave me an opportunity to be able to work with them this summer and just do really anything to help the station. And at the end of my tenure there this past summer, I ended up getting to do an interview with one of my closest friends, one of my old teammates, KJ Jones. And it just sparked something for me. Like, I was always like I said, the past like 4 or 5 years, I knew I wanted to do a podcast. I just didn't know how to go about it. Like, even for for class assignments, I did podcasts. Like, I did like 2 or 3 for class assignments. Like, my final exam for the end of my junior year of college, which was this past semester, I did a podcast. I was literally just talking to myself, talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a LeBron fan. If you know me, LeBron is the best basketball player to ever touch basketball. Argue with your mother. All right? I'm not gonna. It's just as simple as that. But that's another topic for another day. But yeah, that I've always done like little podcasts, little things, and then like I just wanted to obviously do it a professional way. I just didn't know how to go about it. But now I'm at Tacoma Falls College, and they have a whole publications department and a whole setup for me. So I'm here. So, but yeah, that's what kind of helped me. So shout out Channel 57, because if they didn't let me do that and interview him and see that I can do it, and it's very plausible, and it's very, it's right there in reach. Like, I can do it. Maybe I wouldn't be doing. I would say I'll be doing it, God willing, but that just gave me an extra push, you know. So that's kind of how I just ended up really just diving into it, because, excuse me, I had the opportunity to actually go about it. So that was a blessing in itself. And whenever the internship in itself was a blessing. I got to meet amazing people who love God and who showed me love, and continue to they poured into me, and they continue to pour into me to this day. So just the internship itself was amazing, but the fact that I got to really, you know, see how I want to get, the fact that I got to do this podcast, and that it just put something in me. It's crazy, but the fact that it just led me to this, I'm appreciative of it. But yeah, my aspirations with this, I'm sorry, I got some notes here. This is gonna be candid, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's gonna be professional, you know, to a certain extent, but you guys are gonna know what I'm thinking. I think out loud, I talk with my hands, I do. So I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing. I'm looking to the side, it's the computer right here, the monitor. I can see my volume going up and all that. I have some notes here for the episode 1 that I just wanted to get off, so you guys can kind of get an idea of who I am and how I work. So, like I said, I'm an open book. Not really, but I am pretty private. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. So, but yeah, I have my notes here, almost to the end. But the aspirations with this that I want, okay, I didn't get into this. I like the ramble. So a podcast, one of my podcasts could be 30 minutes, another one could be an hour 30. I don't really know. I'm just letting you know how I operate, okay? Like I have ADHD. I'm 95% sure. Didn't get tested, but it's self-diagnosed. You could, self-diagnosed ADHD member. But I've had enough evidence over the years to know what it is. But yeah, my thoughts, whatever. Let me get straight to the point. All right, you're seeing it, you know, firsthand. But yeah, my aspirations for this is, I really just want to. I play basketball, so I've been playing basketball all my life. I'm in Gulf with sports, but I love basketball. It's my favorite sport. I played basketball collegiately. I was at Emmanuel University for the past 3 years. But this year, I'm at Tacoma Falls, my first year here, and I love it so far. It's amazing. And yeah, but I want to be able, my aspirations for this is to be able to, this is something where I can just get stuff off my chest and just talk and just let you guys in on how I operate and what the things I'm going through and the things my, you know, colleagues and friends and peers are going through when they come on here. And it's just something that I wanted to be able to grow. I wanted to keep it professional, but it's going to be a conversation. I want people to be able to express how they feel, express what they're going through, and how God is moving their life. That's the biggest thing. I mean, it's called Count It All Joy, you know, count all joy, you know. So I'm really excited for this, and I really want this to be able to branch out into something, whatever it may be, whatever God wants it to be, but it's something that I can do simultaneously while playing basketball. And that's my main goal. God willing, I want to play professionally, whatever that may be, if that's overseas, if that's the NBA, if that's the G League, whatever it is. I know I can do it. I know God has given me, you know, this skill and this dream, but whatever his will for me, that's something I've been trying to come content with the past year, honestly. whatever his will for me is, that's what I want to do. I would love it to be basketball, but whatever his will is for me, that's what I want to do. I just want to fulfill my purpose for him, most importantly. So that's really where I'm at with it. But that's really where I want to. I want this podcast to go wherever it can go. If that's, like I said, if I end up doing this full time, which I wouldn't mind it. I do want to play basketball. I want to play basketball after I graduate. I pour so much into it that I that's really what I want. But again, whatever God's will for me is, that's the most important thing. He has stuff already written for us that we couldn't even imagine. So, and that's the stuff I've learned over this whole period of time. As you guys get to know me, I'll tell these stories that you'll be like, wow. And I was like, wow, when it happened. Even how I got to Toccoa, it's wow. Like, God's really moving. And yeah, that's really how I want to have this podcast. Just have it go wherever God wants it to go. But over time, you guys will learn me. I'll learn you guys, and we'll just embark on this journey together and just grow together. But yeah, I mean, that's really what I wanted to get off my chest. Let you guys know how I wanted to operate. What this podcast will be. Like, I had some notes, but I kind of already covered some of them by just rambling. But yeah, again, my name is William Gray Watson. Funny story, I never liked to go by Gray Watson. It was always just Watson up until high school, like my junior year, where when they would say my full name, like William Gray Watson. And at first it was like, ew, like I always went by William Watson. Like, even on my assignments, I would write William Watson. But, I don't know, it just wore off on me a little bit. And it has a nice little sound to it. But, yeah. But, well, first, let me get this off. If you're not my elder, if you're not at least 15, 20 years older than me, don't call me William. Don't call me by my government. Everybody calls me Will. Other people call me other stuff, but call me Will, all right? Don't call me William. And the fact that I'm saying this now, I know there's going to be some trolls talking about William. Don't call me by my government, okay? Only like a few people call me by William. My mother, my girlfriend, and trolls. And I need to eliminate those trolls. But most people do not call me William, so don't call me William, please. It's just, I love my name, but just like, it's dirty. Don't call me by my full government. Like, let's be normal people here, all right? But yeah, most importantly, like I said, I want this podcast to grow and just get better and better and better each and every day. And I'm gonna get better and better each and every day, God willing, because when I do something, I want to pour my all into it, and I'm serious about it. And I want this to be something that I can look back on and, bro, like, I know I'm doing this for a reason. Like, it feels good. Like, I'm talking to nobody, but I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to a phone right now. And by the way, I need to get a camera. I can use my phone, it's cool, but I don't have the latest iPhone. I don't know how clean it looks, but I need to get a little camera that I could set up, and just maybe an iPad will work. I don't know, but I need something where I could like have a consistent camera where I could just like have it propped up and I could just talk. So if you guys know something, put it in the comments, please. I think I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. Once I figure out how to like get everything monetized and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to put on like Spotify podcasts and stuff like that, and then like the regular podcasts like on iPhone. But that's a whole other thing. I need to figure out how I want to get everything first before I dive into that and like get that settled, because that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for you guys to, I said, embark on my journey. I think I love vocabulary words, so embark on saying the same thing over and over is kind of irritating me. I'm trying to embark. Let me think of something else. Embark on my journey. Let's just say I'm excited for you guys to ride along with me. All right. I don't know, but thank you guys for joining. It's been about 20 minutes. That's not bad, especially talking to myself. So, again, my name is Will Gray Watson. This is the Count It All Joy podcast. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to ride along with me. I'm gonna come up with something else because this I just don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys to just grow with me and be able to hear these stories. And I'm gonna have amazing guests. I already know who my first guest is. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I have an amazing first guest, and this person has been waiting for me to start this so they could get on here. So I'm excited, and I'm excited for you guys to just grow with me and grow with God. So thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna have to come up with like some catchphrases or like maybe some music to come into it, and maybe like some outro music. I took some classes. So my major is communications, so I had to take like editing classes and stuff like that, and like Adobe effects and stuff like that. So I know how to edit, but like, do I really want to edit? No. But I need to figure out how to do this stuff and like have some outro music, whatever. But okay, really, guys, thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Stay blessed, stay prayed up. I like that. I'm gonna say that. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, keep God first. Ooh, I found it right on the spot. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, keep God first, and join me on the next one. Thank you guys. Peace.